All right, hello, and welcome to this very first playthrough of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. We're going to start this video the same way we start every initial video of a game I play, and I'm going to tell you what I already know about this game. So I've got my How Long to Beat page pulled up here, and I can see that Metal Gear Solid 3 came out in 2004, so it's almost 20 years old. And according to How Long to Beat, this game is 16 hours long if we hurry. So that's main story only. Of course, in 1 and 2, there wasn't that much side stuff, so I don't know if this one will be different, but that's main story only. Well, that completionist run is 24 hours, so there's got to be some extra stuff in there. I've played 1 and 2, so I'm familiar with the lore. I have a grasp on the lore for those games. After I beat both of those games, I'll watch a recap video kind of explaining the story, because it's very complicated. And I am aware that 3 is a prequel. I don't know how far back it goes, but I think it's like Vietnam era or something, isn't it? So I am aware of that. And I believe you play as someone that looks like Solid Snake. I don't know what the deal is. There's a lot of those people, apparently. So I don't know who that person is or what. But I've never played this game, and I've never watched anyone play this game. But I have seen screenshots here and there, YouTube countdown videos of like best games of whatever, you know. So I've seen screenshots here and there, I think. But I believe I've seen that someone plays as someone that looks like Solid Snake. I don't know if it's Big Boss or Liquid or whoever the hell, but it's a long time ago, so it wouldn't make sense that it would be the Solid Snake. So I don't know what the deal is with that. And I think that's about it. I don't know anything about any of the new characters, any of the new bosses, any of the new plot points for this game. I don't know how it's going to fill in the gaps of the story for, earlier. I don't, like I said, I've never played this and I've never watched anyone play it. I don't think I've ever even seen a trailer. So I'm expecting more Metal Gear Solid, but it'll be curious to know, I'll be curious to know how it's different. I'm not going to read this because that looks like it's 1964 though. I did see that. So it takes place in 1964. Okay, that's pre-Vietnam. But that wasn't part of the original game, I don't think, that little blurb, so I don't want to see that. It does that on this. I'm playing on PS3 on the HD collection or whatever re-release that had 1, 2, 3, 4 and Peace Walker on disc. So that's how I'll be playing. This is one of the very few games that I'll be playing on physical disc. Most of my stuff is digital. Start. That animation was kind of cool. Oh, that's right. This game has Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2 in it. I tried to play Metal Gear because I'm trying to play games in order. So I went all the way back to the first Metal Gear, and I hated it. I couldn't understand where to go. I kept getting stuck. I basically had a walkthrough pulled up. I only played it for about an hour before I gave up on it. But this is how you have to find it in this collection. You have to find it in 3. I remember that now. New game. I do like MGS2, but I don't know what that's supposed to determine. Metal Gear Solid 3. Let's say difference between I like MGS1 and I like MGS2. Okay, here, what does it say? This is my first time playing this game. Which one should I pick? I've played the first and second a lot. What's the difference between these? If I recall correctly, here are the effects of each choices. I like MGS1. This has the opening cinematics of the Virtuous mission with Snake clean shaven. I like MGS2. This has the opening cinematics of the Virtuous mission with Snake wearing the Raiden mask. I like MGS3. This choice has no cosmetic effects on the opening sequences, but beating game with the starting choice unlocks all the special features. Don't care about that either. Okay, apparently there's some of the stuff isn't even true. Okay, so this is bullshit. This somebody came in and it's like, oh, this is all these things happen, and then somebody else came in and said, all that stuff is not true. Does it change is it a difficulty setting? I need to know. Default introductory cutscene if you say I'm playing MGS for the first time. Okay, so it's not a difficulty thing? Default introductory cutscene. But that doesn't make any sense. Why would it do that? What a stupid thing! I hate this already. I don't know. I don't. Can I just have? I'm gonna do that one. Normal. Okay, there's the difficulty setting. Still though, this had said if you pick that one, you get the default cutscenes. That's what I want.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
I'm already annoyed. These games really get under my skin. They always have. The first one and the second one did when I played those two. I played the first one late last year, and I played the second one just last month. And I'm just so fucking annoyed at certain things. I don't know. I don't like these. Well, I shouldn't say that. I liked both of them. But there are just parts about both of them that frustrate me so much, gameplay-wise. I don't know. Whatever. Quit being cute, Kojima. Just... Can you tell me, like... I want the default experience.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask.
I mean, that definitely looks like Snake.
Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Approaching release.
And he looks about the same age.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Sunrise.
It said Snake Eater on the helmet. That's interesting.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate bailout model.
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop-off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
It feels like it would be disorienting. I'm a little under the weather today, so I apologize in advance if this ends up being a bit low energy. I'm supposed to be working right now, but
Jack, I've
I
got
woke
some
up feeling
important
pretty
news.
crappy.
The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov? Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin into orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly
So what are the Metal
established Design
Gear is going to
Bureau.
be like in the 60s? Is
From
there
a
even a
lowly
Metal Gear in
technician
this
to head of the
game?
Design Bureau. That's quite a success story. So why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid.
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the west. We used a mole to get the family out first and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba. And so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US
Intermediate
or
range
the Russians.
ballistic
The
missiles,
Turkey deal was
IRBM.
a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yeah. He was taken and forced to continue working on the weapon in question
That was
under
weird.
KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No, according to our intelligence, he's in Selinoyarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
Okay, but if... Wait, what's this? But if you steal Sokolov back, won't Russia just go, or Soviet Union just go back to whatever they were doing before? Deal's off at that point, right? I guess maybe the Cuban Missile Crisis is, that was 2 years ago, if this is 1964, so I guess it's cooled off. Maybe they're not interested in doing that anymore anyway? I don't know. I'm not much of a history buff. I'm aware vaguely of the Cuban Missile Crisis, but I don't know all the details, so I don't know how much of this stuff is real and how much isn't. I don't think the Sokolov guy is real, but... What's this R1? Oh.
If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking.
I hope there are some gameplay improvements on this one. I hope that they've
Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov,
made
stand
the
by at
controls.
recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at
I
that point.
don't really like the controls in the
Helium
first
will
two
be pumped
games.
into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat-proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat Talon?
She's equipped with 2 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as 2 40mm machine guns.
thing sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong, you'll be eating dinner, breakfast, and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
Okay, I think I have a basic idea what we're doing here. Basically, it's a search and rescue mission, right? We gotta get Sokolov out in order to prevent the next missile crisis. I think I understand. I don't understand who this person is. They're not Solid Snake. Well, Solid Snake is immortal. There's no way that if he looked 35, maybe 30 at the very youngest in 1 and 2, that he would be... I mean, he wouldn't have been born yet. I mean, even if he was 50 in Metal Gear Solid 2, which there's no way, but let's say he was. Yeah, he'd be 10 years old, less, here. My math might not be perfect, but it's close. The color palette is interesting. I've noticed that it's just Snake. Okay. The color palette is interesting. They chose this like sepia tone color palette. It's obviously a deliberate choice. I guess that's just designed to make it look more vintage.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake.
Naked Snake.
I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
Oh, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training.
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom.
Oh.
This will be a sneaking mission.
David Bowie fan.
You must
Wait a
not
minute.
be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's specialty.
Space Oddity didn't
words,
exist in
weapons and
1964.
equipment are procure on site. That goes for food as well.
I don't
You're
think.
completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
Okay, here we go. Let loose. Finally. It's been almost 30 minutes. Jesus. Okay, so I've got a health bar. What's that? Splitter olive drab? In the corner? I don't know what that is. Alright, so X is still crouch, unfortunately. It looks like the control scheme's about the same, which is alright. It's okay. I mean, I've gotten used to it to a degree at this point. Press square to button to slash, press firmly to stab. Press it repeatedly to make a combo attack. A balanced nutrition food. Why would I throw a food? And why is it classified as a weapon? Wouldn't that be over here? Revival pill. Espionage pill developed by the CIA. It can wake up from fake death. Okay. Okay. I don't see my backpack. Oh, don't fall, Nick. Is that it? Oh yeah, there it is. I see it. Get up, Snake. You can... How do I... Oh, okay. The 2-button press thing. Oh, nice. Okay, alright. What's the bottom part of my screen? Is it supposed to look like that? I guess so.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a window in the upper left. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun?
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire.
Oh no.
Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment,
Oh, it's not
footprints,
Foxhound?
sweat, or
Just-
bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international
It's not
conventions
Foxhound?
of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission.
This doesn't look like Russia, but Russia's a pretty big place.
There'll be no
So
rescue of
maybe
your
Russia has
The
jungles
military and
somewhere.
US government will deny any
That
involvement.
wouldn't be
in
that
the
surprising. It goes pretty
Then I'll
far
just have
south.
to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so.
Uh,
You've given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo
how do you
mission,
take a
right?
pill when you're
Right.
fake dead?
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She?
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has
Well,
a
you were the
name.
one that asked.
What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
It's the same frequencies.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
The boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me. Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
Codename the boss.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good may be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top secret mission. A soldier
Jack?
has to
Is
follow
that my name?
whatever orders he's given.
Just like writing?
It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You are a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier.
Why would you send someone that's not quite a
is
soldier on a solo
political
mission like
tool,
this?
Nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place
Oh, I
in
see.
his mission. He has no enemies and no friends.
No, I don't.
Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
I mean,
Patriotic.
being
It means
loyal?
devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times.
Excuse me.
As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier.
You're saying that's good or bad?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your code name is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive?
Make it out.
Snake,
Are you here with me
you
somewhere?
are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC? Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry.
Why would the
I'll
Green
be
Berets
here
make
to
you
help
rusty?
remember.
Aren't the Green
After all,
Berets
this is your
badass?
first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Battle techniques, okay.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
I'm not so good at the stealth stuff. I'll do my best, Chief, or
Snake, try to remember some of the basics
whatever
of
your name was.
CQC.
I forgot your code name already. Oh, Tom. Major Tom.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
Okay, so is that like how hidden I am? That's what it appears to be. Oh shit, that's a full-on actual snake. Okay, directional mic. Okay, do I have a map of any kind? Oh no, I don't want that. Plus 05. It's a pretty good mask. Trees, grass, or against soil. Oh, I see. Okay, so there's different... Press against trees, brown backgrounds, underbrush, naked. Alright, let's go Tiger Stripe since that seems to be the best. Camouflage. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is different, so this will take some getting used to. Taste unknown. Map! Oh, well, that doesn't tell me much, does it? Zoom in. Okay. Alright. Gross. Move. That's a fucking alligator. That's also an alligator. Oh shit, dude. Am I supposed to walk through this? Oh lord, he coming. Okay, wait. Need this. What is this? Okay, that seemed to work. So the fastest way to get to the map is to hit select. Nope. Not to hit select. To hit start and then map. Okay. That's not too bad. I mean... Alright, so I'm just moving forward. I don't know if that's... I haven't been this way, have I? I don't think so. Yeah, okay, alright. We're going in the right direction. North. Good. Uh-oh, we got people.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. We can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the
I'm gonna
mission
be
depends
garbage
on
at
how
that.
well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival
I figured
viewer.
that out already.
The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl and
Challenge
you
accepted.
should be able to sneak by without being noticed.
We'll see about that. We're gonna find out whether I like it or
You can
not.
see how effective your camouflage is by looking at
Because
the
I am
camo
garbage at
index.
camouflage.
The camo index shows how well
I'm
your
no good
current
at stealth.
camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
I'm not very good at that either. Okay, so I'm pretty sure... that what I have on now is still the best thing. Because the terrain looks to be the same. %'s pretty good, right? Do I have to have the first-person camera every time I fucking... hold on a second. So...
think I saw something. Huh? Who's that? What's wrong?
Hey, get up, get up. Is this as fast as I can run? I just went a big fucking circle. Did I do it? Oh, there's still... okay. Well, it didn't immediately blow the mission when I got seen, so that's good.
Huh? Right there?
Oh, for fuck's sake, where am I headed? Do I have to have this fucking camera view? It's awful.
Who's that? What's going on?
We've lost the enemy? No, you haven't. I'm a little busy right now. What's up?
Snake, do you read? Snake!
Yeah, what's up?
Snake, are you alright?
No.
Yeah, I'm okay.
You're far from okay. Look at your life gauge. You're on your last leg.
No, I can still...
See?
Snake, this is a solo sneaking mission. Do you know what that means?
Yeah.
No, you don't. It means there's no backup, no cavalry. If you're taken out, nobody is there to take your place. Pull out for now and recuperate.
Pull out.
Find a hiding place and get some rest. Your life gauge will gradually recover with time. But the speed of your life gauge recovery depends on the level of your stamina gauge. So get plenty to eat and get some rest. You hear me? Do you hear me?
I hear you.
I'm gonna just keep running. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Checkpoint, though, probably. Let's go.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held.
Good.
This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Probably a lot. Snake, probably a lot.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Northeast.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov
A
back
room
alive.
in the northeast
You
section.
must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
Do not approach him in
No,
alert
just
phase.
that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
All right, how's my life? So it's gonna recuperate over time if I stay hidden. Yep. Then if I eat something, then my stamina... Well, is that what that other smaller bar is? Is that my stamina? I don't like this view. Oh shit, this isn't a... Okay.
Who's that?
This is HQ.
Control here. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Acknowledged.
Yes, what? I'm
Major, I'm in front of Sokolov's cell, but the door won't open.
Hold on, Snake. What's the current condition?
Condition?
Yeah, what phase is it now?
Alert.
Exactly. I already said you can't contact Sokolov during battle. Don't you listen to people when they're talking?
I didn't know that that was the fucking...
Well, anyway, the reason that door won't open is probably because Sokolov is blocking it himself. He's scared, and no wonder. In order to break Sokolov out of there, you'll need his cooperation as well. So stop scaring him.
Okay, got
Contact Sokolov later after you've disengaged the enemy. Once
Okay.
things have stabilized, try it again. Got it?
You're gonna die. Okay, the first death. There we go. Continue. Where's it gonna put me? Okay, this is acceptable. Alright, so I've gotta do a better job of doing all this shit. I don't have any kind of HUD. It's gonna be hard without a fucking HUD. My life is still recovering, that's good.
Who's that?
Fuck me. God damn it.
This is HQ.
Okay, that was better. Shit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, here we go. This is the real Metal Gear Solid experience. I'm just gonna be banging my head against this wall for hours, probably. And it's not because there's anything wrong with the game, it's because I'm just not good at this kind of game. That's what the issue is. You didn't see shit, bro. This worked last time. I'm just doing it faster. That's right. Okay, so there is a dude in there. Yeah, there he is. Shit. Okay. Fuck me.
What's going on?
Okay, this is good. This is good.
This is HQ.
Is this a door?
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
What's up, Snake? Are you dead? Nope! Nope! Nope, that is not a dead snake. Are you coming after me for some reason? Can you not? Alright, just hide down here. We're gonna limp through this whole fucking game this way. It's just the way it's gonna be.
HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We've lost sight of the enemy. Commence alert formation.
Alright, so it's not really the end of the world if you get spotted. The way they were saying it, they were saying, they made it sound like if you got spotted, it was like immediate game over, but that doesn't appear to be true. Alright, let's see. It doesn't look like we can get through here. I thought maybe we could, but the action button doesn't do anything. Uh-oh, what's this? Does this go back outside? I don't know if I want this.
Who's that?
Motherfucker!
What's going on?
God damn it.
This is HQ. Acknowledged. Eliminate all enemies.
Alright, so it looks like I don't know, man. It looks like maybe my best bet is gonna be going back out the way I came in. Can I save my game? I haven't saved my game yet.
Saving the game, Snake?
Yeah. You're not gonna... Oh, I think I might have hit circle. Hey, Snake, have you ever heard of Godzilla, King of Monsters? No, what is it? What do you mean, never heard of Godzilla? Oh, well, I guess it's 1964. Maybe you wouldn't have. It's a movie. You haven't seen it? Nope. It's about this monster called Godzilla who grows to an enormous size in a nuclear test and goes on a rampage in Tokyo. Nuclear test, huh? Then the Marshall Islands must be crawling with giant monsters right about now. It's just make-believe. Maybe that's why my pants have been so tight lately. Wait, which one of you is saying that? And why? I don't understand. Snake, it's a movie, not a report out of Los Alamos. I know, so then what happened? Godzilla is immune to all weapons and humanity has no way to stop the monster. Dr. Serizawa develops a new type of weapon, but meanwhile Godzilla is getting closer and closer to Tokyo, obliterating everything in its path. It was originally a Japanese movie, but they made an American version too. I recommend seeing the original Japanese one if you ever get the chance. It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got a serious anti-nuke message as well. Where can I see the original? You just have to go to Japan. Really? That's too bad. If you wait 40 years, you might be able to see it in America too. Why is that? 2004 will be Godzilla's 50th birthday. If think they're still going to be making Godzilla movies then? Of course, everybody loves Godzilla. You sure know a lot about movies. I don't suppose you're the movie-watching type, are you? Not really. Okay, then I'll tell you everything I know. Okay. What are we doing here? I just wanted to save. This is going to deter me from saving. When the going gets tough, movies can save your life. It's always good to be able to look at things from a different perspective when you get in a jam. That's the magic of movies. No kidding. Well, I guess I might at least make a little nice distraction. That's the spirit. Snake, have a little fun. Great. I'm so glad that we talked about Godzilla for 10 minutes. No, I don't want to quit. I don't want to quit. I don't want to quit. I guess these snakes can't hurt me. That's good.
HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We've lost sight of the enemy. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
I mean, I have no idea if jumping this is going to...
Who's that? What's going on?
I mean, how am I supposed to do this shit?
This is HQ.
I'm garbage at this game. Just like the others. It's way harder without a HUD. I guess this game just doesn't have one, at least not at this point. Maybe I'll get one later. I don't fucking know. Oh, for fuck's sake, Nick, get up. Didn't see shit, bro. Stop doing that fucking view. I don't want to see that. Oh, can I crawl under this? This is exposed.
Huh? Who's that? What happened?
Okay. I mean, I'm just gonna fucking start. If I get if I get seen, I might as well just fucking. It's such a time suck to like. There's not a way to like. It doesn't appear to be a way to quickly load last checkpoint or anything. Is that right? So, I'm just gonna have to sit here for like 5 minutes trying to wait for the fucking guys to stop looking for me, and they won't, like, for like a long time, because even after alert, it's evasion and then caution until it gets back to normal. I'm just gonna come out and fucking see if I can... I wasn't trying to do what that was. I wasn't trying to hug the wall. And they're just gonna chase me wherever I go. What's the fastest way to get Like, what if... And they kill you so slowly. Usually I'm used to dying a lot faster in this kind of a game. I'm just looking around to see, like, what's this? Can I climb this? Okay, this is interesting. This might work. Hold on just a second. I'll just let the elevation thing run.
HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here.
Okay, so if it's at caution,
The enemy. Commence alert formation.
can I go check the door?
The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
Oh, I see. Okay. So there's a guy there. Is there like an item? Oh, wait a minute. What's this? Is this my HUD? Okay. Okay, this is something. Okay, so is that guy gonna move, or do I need to shoot him? Oh shit!
Who's that?
God damn it! Just fucking kill me. God damn it. Get your fucking feet.
See it.
Fucking Christ. Can I just kill everybody? That would be cool. Or knock everybody out, or whatever. Oh, I have to hit square to use my knife. Okay, so maybe I can make this work. I'll just beat the shit out of everybody. I know that's not how you're supposed to play, but whatever works, I will use. Can I, once the alert is gone, can I... Oh, that's using the battery. Okay, so... No, I don't... Alright, okay. Fucking Christ, dude. He's dead, right? Okay. Yeah, I know, man. I know.
Major, I'm in front of...
Oh, for fuck's sake. Why is it going so fast suddenly? He's gonna come right back in here. If this works, then this will be easier than 2, because with 2, once you get spotted, you're basically fucked. And I like that the health recovers over time, that's good. Okay, so... Is somebody just gonna come back in every fucking time? I guess I can't.
I won't let you in here.
Jesus Lord. Motherfucker! Okay. I'm just gonna fucking kill everybody in the area. Fucking fuck, dude. Get off the goddamn floor. Oh, now this guy wants to wake up. That was a mistake, dude. Is somebody just gonna walk in here every time I need to fucking... every time it goes to evasion? Or caution or whatever? Will it ever end? Apparently I can't hide over there. Somebody just comes back and looks back there every time.
I see.
Motherfucker, come here. Bitch. Ow. Alright, it looks like I'm dead. Whatever, save me from this fucking prison. Watch, as soon as this evasion thing's over, some asshat's gonna walk in here.
I see him.
It doesn't look like it's ever going to end. So what do I do? How do I fucking... I guess I can't hide in here? Is that what the game is telling me? If I want to hide somewhere, I need to do it somewhere else? Like what, like here? Can those lockers be hidden in? No, these can't be interacted with. Just fucking kill me. What a waste of fucking time. I'm already so annoyed. I'm just not any good at these fucking games. I don't, especially like without a standard HUD, like I don't fucking know how to get into this area without being seen. I've tried the roof, I've tried the base, the under the ground. There doesn't appear to be any way to get in here. Some fucking asshole always just runs back in here. Can I get, like... Somebody, guys, just kill me, please. Fucking kill me, please. Just shoot me, please. I'll be right back. You know what I think the problem with these games is? Well, let me rephrase that. You know what I think my problem with these games is? All of the cutscenes and the cinematic qualities to the game, and the story, and how complex everything is all genius. But the actual gameplay, I fucking hate it. I'm terrible at it. I can't do this kind of stealth. I have no HUD. I have no way to see where anyone is. I just get spotted, and it takes several minutes to get to where I'm hidden again. It takes forever unless you play it absolutely perfectly. And I'm not a perfect gamer. It's fucking really frustrating. So it's like, okay, alright. So now I can fucking draw a map of this goddamn area in my sleep now. I've been over it top to bottom. But, so what am I supposed to do here? How am I'm supposed to, maybe the motion detector? Okay, I've got the motion detector equipped. No, that's not doing anything. This fucking guy's gonna see me, probably. Turn around, bro. So what? I just stand here? I just sit here forever? I mean, even if I try and play it perfectly, even if I try and play it real smart, this fucking view, I can't see anything where anyone is. Don't fucking do that shit. You didn't see nothing, bro. And I'm trying to play this right. I'm trying to get to the ladder. I'm going to try that. Just keep walking that way, dude. Can you keep walking that way? Okay, so... Alright, so what if I do this? Alright, maybe that's my issue, is I need to use the gun more. Oh right, I tried to do this before.
Huh? Who's that?
Okay, here we go. We did it. We fucking did it. Oh my god. Alright, use the gun more, Nick. That's your problem. You need to use the gun more. The trank gun. Even though they kind of tell you not to do that in the beginning. That's a little confusing, isn't it? Well, whatever.
You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of Volgin's men? You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
Some kind of code for something?
It means he's a man of his word. But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Oh no, is this an escort thing?
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of Gru. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition, so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power. The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process. Or so it would seem.
It's a pretty cool monocle, man. Really completes the whole look.
You must get me out of here before then.
Alright, then what are we sitting here talking about?
To me.
By the way, your Russian is superb.
What?
Where did you learn to speak it?
I don't know
From
Russian.
my mentor.
Is that so? America is truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts.
No.
Wait a minute, are they speaking in Russian right now? Is that what this is? When did he say anything in Russian?
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I had to kill them. There was no other way. But no one will know we were involved.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
I just tranked a couple. I didn't kill anybody, did I? Whatever. What's all this? What you doing there, sir? Uh-oh.
Freeze!
Well, shit.
So this is the legendary boss.
Huh?
Oh, is it Ocelot? Is it young Ocelot?
Last.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz. Huh. What's a GRU soldier doing here?
soldier?
He's the Ocelot commander.
Ha! That's Major Ocelot to you. And don't you forget it.
That was a nice little twirl.
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
Pretty loud bang for such a tiny gun. It's like a grandma purse gun.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the Gru.
Sokolov, take cover.
Am I gonna have to fight him?
Huh. You're not the boss, are you?
What? What did I just see? What was that? Is that his battle cry? Oh, you lost me there.
That gun. If you're not the boss, then die.
Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one! Whoa!
Well, so much for being discreet. See, this guy plays just like I do. Shoot everything that moves. What's up, man? You okay? Oh, he got tranked. Did I do that?
You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do, but testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
Wait, you're not American? Wait, yeah, doesn't Revolver Ocelot have a British accent in the other games? This guy doesn't. Are we supposed to
But that
assume that
was
some of this is
fancy
happening in
shooting.
Russian?
You're pretty good.
I'm confused.
Pretty good.
Yeah. You're welcome for the compliment. I don't know what's going on. Just like 1 and 2, after I get done playing this, I'm just going to have to watch a recap video that explains everything. Alright. I think I killed everybody, boss. Is that okay?
Major,
I know
do
you
you
told me
read
not to
me?
do that.
I read you. Snake, you alright?
Yeah, but
I've
everyone
run
around
into
me
a
is
few
dead.
snags. These guys were after Sokolov too. Apparently they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgan's.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
Alright. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stop here. Oh, let's go a little bit longer. Actually, give me just a second. I better go ahead and stop. There's a couple of things I need to do. So, let's see. Let's save.
Saving the game, Snake?
Next time, if I walk, I was like, well, maybe I can just go pick up Volgan real quick, and then that'll be a more definitive ending. But as soon as I do that, it's going to take 20 more minutes of cutscenes, and, you know. Let's just stop here. I'll play a little bit more later today. Did it save? Yeah, okay. Alright, cool. Alright, we'll see you on the next one. Appreciate you.